Well, hello, everybody, and happy Monday. We are here again. I am Rachel, and I am the founder of AI Alchemy. And my role through this series of lives is to help women in business to feel more comfortable and improve their working relationship with AI. Now, today, I want to talk about something that might initially feel a little bit uncomfortable, but hopefully, if you stick with me through this, it will make sense at the end because I want to talk about what we believe builds confidence in using AI and different technology systems. But actually, it really isn't helping us at all. Now, if you caught any of my lives last week, you will have seen that I was talking about why AI confidence matters more than the actual tools we choose to incorporate and bring into our business. And today I want to move on a next step from that, if you like, pick up where we left off last week. Because something interesting happens once people start coming to terms with the idea. And when I talk about this, almost immediately I will hear feedback that, okay, so how do I become more confident then? And most women, in my experience, answer that question in the exact same way. And they generally say, well, I need to learn more. That means more tutorials, more courses, more videos, more threads. It sounds sensible and it sounds responsible and it feels like the right thing to do. But I believe that that is a core misconception because I think it brings on more guilt, more overwhelm, more burnout, more stress. And that is the uncomfortable truth. You see, learning more is often the very thing that's undermining your confidence. Not because learning is bad, not inherently bad, not at all, but because of how it's happening. Now, most AI learning right now is unstructured. It's disconnected from real business context. It's driven by fear of being left behind. And that combination is brutal on anybody's confidence. Every new thing that you learn right now is introducing another comparison, another better way, another decision you now feel that you need to make within your business. So instead of feeling empowered, all of this learning is actually leaving you feeling heavier, more bogged down, perhaps more overwhelmed. There's so many tools that do similar things, but maybe have one slightly different service or niche or whatever to the others. And then you're left with a decision, well, which one do I need? And what are the cost differences? And is it subscription? Do I pay up front? If I pay up front and I don't like it, I'm stuck with it. And all of these things just become almost like you're walking through treacle. It is incredibly difficult for anybody in these situations. And I see this all the time. And honestly, I'm seeing it more and more. Now, all too often, a woman comes to me already doing something perfectly reasonable with AI, whether that be writing content faster, planning videos, maybe they're using AI for a little bit of help with admin. But then she's watched a video explaining a more advanced way to do it, and suddenly she's lost all of her confidence. She hasn't lost any ability, but she has lost trust in herself. And that is a key distinction. You're doing something, but somebody tells you you should be doing it differently, or you should be doing it better, or there's an easier way. And suddenly your whole world sort of does a 180. You see, confidence isn't destroyed by incompetence. It's destroyed by self-doubt. And that obviously sits within us. You don't gain confidence after attending a course or learning. It comes from something being done repeatedly without renegotiating your decision every 5 minutes. And that's why some of the calmest, most confident AI users that I know are using fewer tools, simpler workflows, and ideas that they decided on months ago. They're not more advanced, they're just more settled. They've got in their flow, they know their routine, they know their processes. Importantly, their AI tools know them and their business, and suddenly everything just flows and it looks so much easier for them. So this week, I want to start working with you and make a start on separating what looks productive from what actually builds confidence, because those two things are very, very different. Now, I just want you to take notice this week. When you feel least confident with AI, is it actually because you don't know enough, or because you've been consuming too much and it's left you feeling overwhelmed and confused and with lots of decisions and you just don't know where to turn? Now, over the coming weeks, I'm going to be teaching this properly in a longer format. But for now, I just wanted to touch your awareness because that's the starting point. And for right now, that is enough. Now, I will be back on Wednesday. We'll be talking about this a little bit more, going a little bit deeper. And I hope that lots of you will be able to join me. I will see you at 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Bye-bye for now.